In research summary passages, you'll answer questions based on two or more experiments. That sounds kind of fun, right? And again, prior knowledge isn't expected, but hey, you never know what you might learn. So let's break this section of the test apart. You can expect to encounter three research summary passages with approximately 6 questions each. The research summary passages are a hybrid of the data representation and conflicting viewpoints passages, which we'll cover in the next section. Let's look at a few strategies to get started with this type of passage. It's helpful to skim the passage to note what's different between or among the experiments. The hypothesis for each experiment is usually given in the first few lines of each paragraph, and you'll want to review the supporting data in the accompanying tables, charts, and graphs. Questions will ask you about the experiments and data separately. You can also expect questions on the reading, and you'll need to use information from one chart, graph, or table and apply it to another set of data. Let's look at this research summary passage to see how this all fits together. Here's the introductory information, which shows what is the same in each experiment. Some students performed 3 studies to measure the average speed of a remote control car on different surfaces. Each study was conducted on a fair day with no wind. A 100-foot-long flat surface was marked, and the car's travel time was measured from start to finish with a stopwatch. The car was not modified in any way, and the car's batteries were fully charged before each trial. In Study 1, the students placed the car on a smooth asphalt road. One student started the car as the other student started the stopwatch. The student stopped the stopwatch as the car crossed the 100-foot mark. The students calculated the results of 3 separate trials and averaged the results. The results are shown in Table 1. So we know that the test condition for Study 1 was on asphalt. In Study 2, the students repeated the procedure used in Study 1, except they placed the car on a rough gravel road. The results are shown in Table 2. We now know that the difference between Studies 1 and 2 is the use of a different road condition. In Study 3, the students repeated the procedure used in Study 1, except they placed the car on a powdery, dry dirt road. The results are shown in Table 3. Once again, we can note the different testing condition for Study 3. This time, the experiment is on a dirt road. Okay, let's tackle some of the questions. The first question asks, the highest average speeds resulted from using which surface? The answer choices are F, dirt road, G, gravel road, H, asphalt road, and J, the speeds remained constant. When you compare the average speeds in all 3 tables, you can see that the highest average speed was recorded in Table 1, which represents Study 1, the car on a smooth asphalt road. Since the highest average speeds resulted from using an asphalt road, the correct answer choice is H. Here's our next question. According to Table 1, the average speed for all 3 trials is A, greater than the speed measured in Trial 2, B, less than the speed measured in Trial 3, C, greater than the speed measured in Trial 1, or D, equal to the speed measured in Trial 2. We could calculate an answer using math. However, we can also use a little logic to find the best answer. First, look at Table 1. Answer choice A says that the average speed for all 3 trials, 8.58, is greater than the speed measured in Trial 2, which is 8.85. This is clearly false, so choice A is not the answer. Answer choice B says the average speed of 8.58 is less than the speed measured in Trial 3, which is 8.55. So clearly, this is also wrong, and choice B is not the answer. We can eliminate choice D because the average speed isn't equal to the speed measured in Trial 2 either. After all that, the average speed of 8.58 is greater than 8.33 the speed recorded in trial 1, so C must be correct. Let's try one more question related to this passage. Once again, we'll be comparing data across all 3 trials. During which of the following was the travel time of the car the slowest? The answer choices are F, Study 1, Trial 1, G, Study 2, Trial 2, H, Study 2, Trial 3, and J, Study 3, Trial 2. All we have to do here is compare the trial times for the 4 choices and see which was slowest. Our numbers are 12, 21.8, 22.4, and 16.2. The slowest car will have the largest time, which is 22.4 seconds in Study 2, Trial 3. As you can see, the slowest travel time was recorded in Study 2, Trial 3. Answer choice H. I'm glad the scientists from this study took care of the research, because now I know what kind of roads to avoid when I'm in a hurry. As you may know by now, learning is only half the battle. So go practice your passage skimming and work on reading supporting data in those tables, charts, and graphs.